Welcome back to my market kitchen and Linton. It's nearly afternoon tea time and I'm going to make for you my delicious vanilla slice.
Nothing says afternoon tea like a vanilla slice. What's in it?
It's a really great dish. It's got some Borg's flaky pastry and an orange creme pat in the middle. To get started, we just need to do our pastry sheets. We're going to bake those separately and then assemble.
Oh.
Yeah, put our custard in the middle. So it's a bit of a...
So it's not like the one where it's all made together?
No, I'm going to bake the pastry sheets separately and then put in the set creme pat in the middle like a big sandwich. So I'm going to do the bottom one really, really flat. So I'll cook it for its whole time in the oven in between the two pastry sheets. I'm using these ones because they're nice and heavy. And I'm going to do the top one. I'm going to take the top tray off 10 minutes before the
so
end.
different textures and heights.
And I'm going to do an egg wash with a bit of sugar. For
Oh,
the top,
perfect.
The top one. 160 degree oven. It will take about 25 to 30 minutes. So need a bit of time, but in that time we can make our cream pat.
Do you want me to make the egg wash?
Yes, if you can make the egg wash, that'd be great. Just one egg, a glug of milk.
Yeah, everyone's always got their own little thing. I think the exact measurement is 1 egg, a teaspoon of milk. Just a dab. Milk's for shine,
A glug.
eggs for glue.
But egg wash later.
Oh, no egg wash now.
No egg wash now. So we're going to bake them now in the oven at 160 degrees for about 25 minutes. And the last 10 minutes, we're going to take the tray off the top one, then egg wash it, and then put on the sugar. So my pastry sheets are in the oven. Now I'm going to go into my creme pat, which is basically a thickened custard, thickened with corn flour and flour. It's really delicious and it makes a great vanilla slice. So I'm going to put in 750 mils of milk and we're going to infuse 1 vanilla bean and just a few zests of orange rind. If you can put that in for me.
Sure, I'm going to put this on the back burner.
Yep.
Orange zest in the vanilla slice.
Yeah,
That's a nice
just
one,
a little
Enzy.
bit. Yeah, just a bit of a difference.
Just brighten it up because pastry and cream and
Absolutely,
sugar.
yeah. I love
Freshness.
a bit of citrus in custards. And just so to help the milk not stick to the bottom of the pan,
I know what you're going to do.
just a little bit of sugar. I learned that from Annie Smithers. And put in the vanilla pod as well. So just going to bring that milk up to the boil on a low heat. Now I'm going to make the egg mixture part of our creme pat. So it's going to be 9 egg yolks and 185 grams of sugar, 75 grams of plain flour and 50 grams of corn flour.
Perfect.
I know. So let's go about eggs.
So essentially this is same
Yes.
as a custard. It's just using corn flour to thicken it so it's nice and thick at room temperature.
Yeah.
So you want me to help here?
Yeah. I want to separate these 9 eggs, please.
9 eggs?
9 eggs. This is
Perfect.
quite a lot of creme pat, but because I'm making a vanilla slice, you need a lot of custard. Don't want an anemic vanilla slice.
No.
Separate all these egg yolks and then we're back making our creme pat. Final
Last egg.
egg. Beautiful.
And we're going to whisk this, aren't we?
We are going to whisk this and then add in the sugar. All right, so pop it in. And we are going to, though, whisk this by hand so it is light and creamy, so it is a bit of work. That's all right.
So you are going to take it till it's nice, pale, frothy
We
egg
are.
yolks, aren't we?
We are. We might have to share.
So this is going to take a few minutes.
So there you go, all nice and creamy and foamy. See that nice and ribbony.
And the colour's completely changed. That's when you know it's
Beautiful.
ready. They're really pale and frothy.
Look at that.
And probably doubled in volume, would you say?
I reckon, at least. And so we've got 50 grams of corn flour and 75 grams of plain flour. There we go.
So this is a really important stage. A lot of recipes Emma and I have done, we've said, we don't really bother sifting the flour, but in this, because we want it nice and creamy
Really
and
smooth.
Yeah, it's an important step. Just feel free to push the lumps through.
Yeah. So the milk is now boiled and Linton's armed with the
I'm ready.
trusty sieve. So we're going to pour the hot milk into this egg mixture through the sieve though, because we want to strain out all of the solids of the orange rind and the vanilla bean.
So just be careful so
Be
I
careful.
don't get you. See, I love seeing the differences in how
There
people
we
do
go.
this because me, with my creme pat, I'm just all in there, back on the heat.
So now it's all nice and liquidy again. Pour it into the saucepan. And Linton is going to stir it and bring it up to the boil while I'll get the tray.
This is a really quick process now. We've got all
Yum.
the flour in there.
Delicious.
Essentially the base of like a roux.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
using the flour to thicken the custard, so it's going to be quick from now.
All right, I've got our Lamington tin here, and then I'm going to just line it with cling film so it pops out easily at the end. It's pretty exciting at this point. It thickens up really, really quickly. we've just whisked this creme pat to boiling point and it's thickened up all nicely. And now it's time to put it in a tray.
Look at that.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice, beautiful custard. So why are you lining it with Glad wrap?
So it pops out, because I'm just going to pop it out and then put it in between pastry sheets.
Oh, so it's going to be like a mould.
Yeah, this is a mould. So I cut the pastry sheets to size and then just sandwich it between this creme pat. Really
that's
simple.
a handy
Yeah,
hint.
it's very good.
Yeah.
So just get in all the corners, and I use the pastry sheet as a mold, as a template.
Rough template. I might eat that.
Hang on.
Have a taste.
Right, have a taste. Then use the back of a spoon to smooth it out.
That orange zest is absolutely amazing.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't
thanks.
generally put orange zest in a custard.
Nah, I love orange zest and a bit of custard. Yeah, orange
Makes
zest
sense now.
really goes well. So there's, it's firming up really quickly.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about a creme pat. You can make it so quickly.
Into the fridge to cool down, and we'll get our pastry out of the oven and then we can assemble it. So our pastry is nice and cool, our creme pat is cooled, and now it's the fun bit.
Of course.
So I've got,
I can't wait to see this.
there's our bottom sheet, so it's all nice and crispy, it's delicious.
And flat.
And flat. And the top one, a bit puffy.
Midway puff.
Midway
and you got
puff.
the nice sugar here from sprinkling it all over.
Yeah.
You can see the crisp and the crunch and the crack.
Got the creme pat here, it should just pop out, just like that. And then we're going to pop on,
Ah, invert it.
yeah. Pop it, whoops.
Quick movement, don't
Quick
break
movement.
it.
Oh, we're good, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, it's all
As
good.
you can see, it's quite durable, Emma's creme pat.
It is.
Don't be afraid.
And then we pop our pastry on top and we give it a bit of a rub in, just to get it to stick. And then if you pass me a bread knife, so this is kind of the fun bit. So we're going to have a few chef snacks here, Linton.
Oh, so you'll trim all the edges and make it all neat and
Yeah.
tidy. It is always good to present it.
That's right. And then this way.
I can't believe how simple this is. Are most
It's
vanilla
really-
slices generally made like this?
You can make it, you know, do an artisan pastry, but I got the Borgs and I just put a bit of sugar on it to sweeten it up and it's all good to go. Vanilla slices for me was the really nostalgic thing that I would get from the bakery when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
This is that crispy pastry.
smell it.
Fantastic. Smells like good pastry should.
It does.
Just saw through delicately, delicately.
Because if you pushed on it, it just all squeezed to
Yeah,
the side.
that's right. Look at
Look
that.
at that.
Dusting of icing sugar.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
The vanilla beans are all dotted through it.
Yum. There we go. I'll give you the big puffy one.
Oh, thank you.
I'll have the other one. But this is lovely, simple vanilla slice made with Borg's pastry and creme pat. How good is it? Unreal.